All right, so today we're going to be talking about line notes and space notes in different clefs. We have the treble clef, which we should know, generally speaking. The functional name of the treble clef is the G clef because it signifies where on the staff is G. The swirl of the tail of the treble clef tells you where G is. The line notes in treble clef are E, G, B, D, and F. Most people remember this as every good boy does fine. The space notes, or the notes in between the lines, spell out the word face. I like to teach it as put your face in the space, because your face is in between the two lines. Remember, when you do these, start from the bottom and read to the top. For your bass clef, the bass clef has another functional name. The functional name of the bass clef is the F clef because the large dot is on the F line. The two dots on the side of the clef straddle the F line. The function of the bass clef is to tell you where F is. So the line notes on the bass clef, G, B, D, F, A. Most people remember this as good boys do fine always. The space notes from the bottom to the top are A, C, E, and G. Most people remember this as all cows eat grass. But there are other clefs as well. The less common clefs are your C clefs. The functional name of the C clefs is C clef. There's tenor clef and there's alto clef. They have the same shape, but they're positioned differently because the function of a clef is to designate one note. The C clefs designate where C is. So your alto clef looks like this. Generally speaking. The center of the little circle, half circle, semicircle thingy-doos, the center of that tells you where C is. So in this case, the third line is C. So from here, you can still use the alphabet to figure everything else out. In this case, in the case of the alto clef, your line notes are F, A, C, E, and G, while your space notes are G, B, D, F. The only thing you need to know for alto clef is where is C? It's the middle of the two semicircles. The tenor clef is another C clef. It has the same shape, but is shifted a little bit. In this case, C is on that fourth line. Same principle. Find where C is and use the alphabet to figure everything else out. Your line notes for the tenor clef are D, F, A, C, E, while your space notes are E, G, B, D. For the tenor clef and the alto clef, for any C-based clef, find the center of the clef. That is where C is. In this regard, I like to think of the clefs in terms of their functional name, just because it helps you identify where notes are. The treble clef is your G clef, bass clef is your F clef, and then your alto and your tenor clefs are your C clefs. Find that note and use the alphabet up and down to help you. Good luck to you.